The Trump administration started cutting funding for mRNA vaccine research earlier this month, impacting more than 20 contracts for vaccine development.
In our state, Moderna has been doing mRNA research with different sites. Our Maitane Orue spoke to people involved about what this could mean for South Carolina.
So it could set it back and literally cost lives the longer we delay these treatments.
The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services cut $500 million worth of funding regarding mRNA projects. Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says that the mRNA vaccines have failed to protect people from upper respiratory infections. But James Chappell with SC Bio says that mRNA is extremely beneficial and has helped save lives now and during the pandemic.
It's much faster. You're expressing one piece of a protein that then helps the body identify that there's an invader in it. So it's much faster. It's much cheaper. It's much quicker to adapt.
But mRNA isn't only used for COVID and other diseases. It's also used for cancer.
An emerging data that this mRNA vaccine technology can really help patients with advanced melanoma, reducing the risk of recurrence when combined with standard FDA-approved immunotherapies.
One of the sites in Charleston is the Medical University of South Carolina, who are using mRNA to fight cancer.
There are various places around the country and around the world where the mRNA cancer vaccine technologies were used, and MUSC was one of those sites, particularly for patients with melanoma and more recently for patients with lung cancer.
Chappell says that most of the funding for these new breakthrough treatments are funded by the federal government.
And the government has always been, for this early stage research, the biggest driver of that with NIH funding. I think that the dollars can still be there through other government contracts. I don't think this will eliminate it, but again, indirectly, it will certainly make it a lot harder to find that in general.
Both doctors and researchers can't say what the future holds for mRNA, but there are concerns.
We very much want to make sure that if there's good data and these vaccines are effective and safe, that they still have an opportunity to be developed and hopefully ultimately approved for patients.
In Charleston, Maitane Orue, Live 5 News.